All right, welcome to the pod.
Yeah, this is take 3. We weren't recording on the phones, and then we weren't recording on the Rodecaster Pro. But now we're recording audio. Welcome to the pod. I'm Austin Awake. This is Don Zizzle.
What do you hear? What do you say? How are you?
We've been saying we wanted to start a pod for a long time, and we're finally just going ahead and we're just doing it. We have no name for the podcast. We have 0 topics. We have nothing to talk about, so we're just going to see if we can riff. How do you feel, Don?
I feel great. I woke up today, had my first cup of coffee in probably over a year.
Really? No, that's not true.
Not probably true, but probably months.
You're more of a Diet Coke guy.
I'm more of a Diet Coke kind of guy. More of a chai latte kind of guy, you know.
You do? No, wait, no. Why do I know how I know that's a lie?
Why?
Bro, because you have asked me to get you those caramel macchiatos like 10 times.
Yeah, I just wanted something that tastes good. I don't know.
That's a coffee.
Yeah, but I haven't drank those in a while. I just was like, you're like, I'm getting coffee. So I was like, oh, yeah.
Wait, so I buy them for you and you throw them out?
You haven't bought me one of those. You got me one today. I had a regular coffee, splash of cream, trying to be a little, you know.
Well, the boys are going carnivore.
Trying to watch my physique a little, you know.
Yeah, the boys are going carnivore. Maybe we should call this pod the Carnivore Code.
The Carnivore Code wouldn't hurt. Episode 1, the Carnivore Code.
Where we give the listeners tips on how to get in shape.
I mean, if you want to look like us, you know what to do.
So, Ziz, you're fresh into Vegas. Are you loving it?
I'm loving it.
What's your favorite part? Why are you giving me one-word answers?
I'm loving it.
You still got to get used to how the pod rolls. What's your favorite? Let me ask you this. So, if you guys don't know, all of our listeners on the first podcast with 0 subscribers, the Don just moved to Vegas. So, yeah, we've been living it up a little bit, but now it's time to get to work.
Yeah. Well, we've been trying to gamble to pay the rent, and yeah, let's just say we lost the mortgage. But so now we're gonna just do a podcast. Hopefully,
yeah, we're hoping the podcast blows up. We also take donations.
Yeah,
Cash App.
We definitely take that all. Anything.
MySpace Pay.
Meetups. Give us a cash envelope. We'll take anything.
You're big on the bucket hats now. Where did this come from?
All right, so I'll be honest. I haven't wore bucket hats since I was a little kid. But
tell them why you used to wear bucket hats.
Well, I just put a bucket hat on the other day, and I was like, holy shit, I think I like bucket hats again, and I'm going to start rocking. I haven't taken this bucket hat off in, like 6 days?
He has. He's been sleeping with it, wearing it everywhere. I left mine at the place.
When I was a kid, I used to want to be the crocodile hunter, so I had a camo bucket hat, and I wasn't wearing it for swag, but I was swag. So, and ever since then, I think it's just been deep inside me, and it's finally come back out.
It's been what?
Bucket hat Don.
It's been what deep inside you?
Yeah, the craving to wear a bucket hat.
Why are you wearing are you trying to act like that's just not a stadium swim hat?
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Dude, I got to quit vaping. Yo, I think it looks better to the front.
No logo. We're not sponsored by them, so we can't do that.
True. What about this logo?
You are sponsored by Off the Grid.
And this logo, we are sponsored.
Also sponsored by.
We're sponsored by
Nike. How about
Nike.
the drink you're drinking?
Nah. Okay. I guess, I was drinking one of these on the pod with Helene, and a bunch of people attacked me because Starbucks supports Israel.
I'm not going to get into politics right now, but
let's keep it simple. How do you feel about like this stuff going on in the Middle East and then Donald Trump?
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. We don't want to get canceled
for
this episode.
A little too deep. But, all right, so what are your stances on abortion? All right, back to the okay. Let's switch it up. So yeah, we've just been vibing out, doing some gambling.
We met up with Bradsky.
Shout out the boy. We've been doing a little bit too much drinking, so we're actually going to be taking a long time off, and the boys are on some sober vibes, coffee and cigarettes.
Is that really sober though? Because coffee's a drug.
Yeah, well, it's better than ripping heaters or tooting chowder. Not that we would ever do anything like that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You
Me and the Don, we've been, dude, I was going to say something and I forgot. But do you know what we need to do that we haven't done yet?
What?
You didn't do this in Atlanta.
What is it?
The boat.
What do you mean the boat? Oh, boat day.
Going out on a, did you ever do it in
I've been
Atlanta?
on a boat.
You haven't.
You think I've never been on? Do I look like a guy that's never been on a boat?
All right. One thing I know you've never been on, though, is like a canoe or a kayak.
I've been on a kayak. I've been on a paddle boat. I've been on a damn raft with my arms. Literally just.
Really?
Yeah. It's not my first rodeo. My uncle used to have a sick boat. Sick boat. Like a 12-seater joint. Like the big dog shit. Fortunately, yeah, he had to sell that and all his possessions.
Why?
It was a good. I'm not going to get into that story, but
really,
yeah, it's.
Speaking of possessions and selling. Let's show the pod what you got on the wrist and the pinkies
we're
right
not gonna
there.
Get too much, but I'm gonna ebay.com down Zizzle. I have a watch for sale, 2 rings and a chain. Please buy it so I can pay for my rent.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't. You probably shouldn't be wearing that with all the people that are after you for money.
It's true.
No, but we went to Stadium Swim, which I thought was I thought it was pretty fire, but if you don't know what Stadium Swim is, supposedly it's the largest outdoor amphitheater in the U.S., which is not true, because that's what SPAC says. You ever been to SPAC, Saratoga?
Yeah, yep.
Disgusting, but I'm sick. So it's a huge screen, like 50 of them, and then a bunch of beds, 2 pools. Look it up, Stadium Swim. It's sick. But we were supposed to go in a cabana, and we get there, and my boy accidentally booked the cabana for the wrong day. So we were sitting outside, 5 of us on a bed.
Yeah, I was standing most of the time.
Dude, and we got there at 11, and it was 100 degrees. There's no shade, no cover, nothing. We're just sitting there burning. And we were there from probably 11 a.m. Maybe, did we get there before 11 or no?
It was 11, 10:30, 11. It was
We got
early.
there at like 10:30 a.m. And we stayed there till about 10 p.m. Or how late was it? Probably 8 p.m.?
It was at least a 10-hour day.
Dude, 10-hour day, 5 of us outside, laying in a bed. And, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie, things did get a little physical and touchy between us.
Hey, yo, I don't know about all that.
Did you have fun there?
It was a good time. I mean, we hit a little parlay, so
We did.
that was fun. We hit a parlay, went to slots, lost it all, and then ended up going to the ATM and losing more. But it was still a good day.
You kind of taught me this, but the hedging thing.
Yeah, usually I'm a no hedge guy, but it was versus the who was it? The Chiefs. So
Chiefs, Falcons.
The Chiefs minus off any rules. You can't. I mean, they don't care about spreads. They don't care about anything. They don't care about your children, your mother who's in the hospital. They just win. So you have to hedge against the Chiefs. Any other team, I would not hedge unless it was Tom Brady, but he's gone now. So Chiefs and Tom Brady are the only people I hedge with.
So what was the bet again? We had $20 parlay into $1,200.
Something like that.
And then
They needed Atlanta.
mm-hmm.
And then we were like, So I think we put up like 500-600.
Well, we had a cash out opportunity, right?
Cash out opportunity for 500,
But paper printers don't cash out.
nah, we hedged it. So we either were going to win, I think 800 or 500 or something like that. And we ended up getting the lower amount, but we won something. So what are you going to do?
Do you think that stuff is
Profit's
scripted?
profit.
Do you think that stuff is scripted?
Oh, 100%. It's got to
The
be on the
NFL?
right side. And actually, now that we're on that topic, I will be giving away some locks. I don't know if it's going to be for free, but maybe some of the first people to get on board will get a very, very big discount.
Maybe
Picks by Ziz coming soon.
Maybe that will sponsor the podcast. That'll be our first sponsor.
That's true. I've been in talks with Prize Picks, FanDuel, DraftKings. I'm just jumping around like who I want to deal with. You know what I mean? Like, but
Magic Mike.
we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, we've just been enjoying our time in Vegas. We went to Fremont Street. How was your first experience at Fremont Street? Did you like it?
Street was definitely, it was an experience, you know? A little bit of everything. I've never seen bartenders with skills like the ones on Fremont Street. This dude's throwing straws that turn into a freaking
airplane
boomerang, comes back to him, flipping the bottle, catching liquor in the air. Or, I mean, like all that kind of stuff.
Start over. No.
We could cut some stuff.
We'll bleep that out. And I think it's within the first 30 minutes you can't swear. Bro, this guy was literally taking a straw, throwing it probably 10 feet out that way, and it would turn around, come back to his hand, and he'd stuff it in our drink.
Which is kind of weird. He was touching the straw, but whatever.
Dude, and then he would throw out the howler head, and it would be going this way. He'd take the cup, catch it. Isn't that what he did? Something like
sideways.
that? Dude, he threw out the howler head.
I've never seen. That's a skillful dude right there. I don't usually go overboard with tipping, but that guy deserved it.
I talked to him last time me and Leilani were there, and he said that he won I was like, bro, do you do competitions? He said, yeah, I won them.
Yeah, of course he did.
You think you could ever do something like that?
I mean, I kind of already can do that kind of.
Jeez, bro.
This is my lingo.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be hard. You shouldn't do a podcast with me. I'm sorry to tell you.
We're just gonna edit it out.
Can you go bleep?
Yeah, the Don swears a lot, but
Can you bleep?
Yeah, we just have to remember the
bleep.
times where you swore.
All right.
Well, he'll be editing this, so
I've only sworn twice so far.
can we have Don's swear counter?
I'm not gonna swear one more time. I'll tell you that for free. Anyway, let's get back into
what has been in the news recently.
Let's get into a new topic.
This is the issue with
hurricanes. World wars, presidential election. Yeah, we're going through some times right now. But you know what? In Vegas, nothing exists.
That's so true,
bro. I'm dead serious, bro. Like, there's the craziest stuff going on in the world right now. But it's just like you just walk around and you don't even know.
Yeah, in Atlanta,
there could be a zombie apocalypse, and it's not going to touch Vegas.
It is true. In Atlanta, I felt like we noticed everything that was going on.
Oh yeah,
from COVID to just when the riot, when everything was happening, riots. It was just a lot out here. People just want to gamble, prostitutes, drugs,
and drink. Eat the. That's another thing about Vegas. There's any kind of food you can think of. So it's a little bit hard to be on Carnivore in Vegas. Like you want this, you got it. You want that, you got it.
But there's good steakhouses.
Want a little bit of that, you got it.
But there's good steakhouses. Yeah. You can't have the bread.
You can't get the garlic mashed. You can't get a lot of
stuff.
Things. A lot of things.
I do want to go to Red Rock. Maybe we go there tonight, ask for a comped meal.
And only get a steak.
Yes, and just get the steak. No, we can have whatever. Chicken, bacon, steak, fish.
Yeah, a little branzino.
We can have that beautiful comes out so nice and warm, and it just pulls apart that bread.
All right, Carnivore. Carnivore is not starting tonight. No, I did good today. I had 2 beef patties, a little cheese on it.
Bro, Carnivore is not, we've talked about this a million times, but Carnivore is not really that hard because it's literally Ozempic.
Honestly, it gives you energy too.
Bro, unlimited energy, unlimited focus. It takes away your hunger for you eat, and it's so much protein and fat. You're just like, bro, I'm not even thinking about food.
You just wake up winning.
You do wake up winning.
I've always slept in my whole life. My first week on Carnivore, when I did it for about a month, and I was going crazy. I lost a decent amount of weight. And I started waking up at 5:30 in the morning, just
dude, and going to bed at a good
like
time.
A gazelle,
bro. That's usually when you go to bed.
I would jump into the shower, put on a little Frankie Sinatra, start snapping in the shower. I get up, I towel my face, I towel off, I put on an outfit. I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to walk somewhere.
True.
You never have those kind of thoughts on anything.
Now give them an average day when you're not in Carnivore. Roll out of bed just mad and depressed.
What's that Wiz Khalifa song? Wake up drunk, go to sleep, bleeped up.
That's not Wiz. Oh, yeah, it is.
Yep, you wake up at like maybe 1:12. Depends on if it's a weekend, it could be like 3. Depends. It could be like 5. You wake up, you order like 3-4 breakfast sandwiches, smash them, hash browns, orange juice, chocolate milk.
Maybe watch some inappropriate things on your phone.
You go to sleep, you wake back up, you have like a grilled cheese and like, I don't know, a cup of chowder, maybe like a Dr. Pepper with a splash in it.
And then you're like, you have one hand up against the fridge, and you're like, I'm never drinking again.
Yep. And then 2 days go by, and you're in the same cycle. Peeing with your hand on the wall like an old man. You ever been hammered and you got to put your hand on the wall when you're pissing?
Yeah.
People do that normally. That's what happens after years of drinking. You got your hand on the wall. Please, just don't be shy.
This is the last time. It's so crazy that with drinking that you literally can say, I'm never doing it again, and then you drink 4 days later.
Yeah, I almost think that almost every person has said that.
Everybody.
When you're face down in the toilet, those thoughts go through your mind.
It's kind of cool though that you can really analyze that thought in the moment and know, like, oh, I'm probably gonna drink again. This is just an in the moment thought. Don't trust these negative thoughts, and then that actually helps you in life.
Yeah, but maybe we shouldn't drink again.
No. We're not drinking for a while. But what I'm saying is, it's weird how alcohol, those hangovers, like kind of help you get your stuff together.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
You ever notice that?
That is true.
Because you
feel more focused after. You're kind of depressed, and you're like, I just got to snap out of this.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm saying it helps you not know when not to trust your thoughts. Because remember those hungover days, where you're like literally depressed? You have to tell yourself, this is just because I'm hungover.
Yeah, that's true.
And then that helps, say like you break up with a girl.
It's hard to think about that, though, in the time, like when it's going on.
No, but what I'm saying is, say you break up with a girl or something bad happened in life. Literally, because of those hungover days, you will be able to say like, oh, this isn't real. This is just something I'm going through right now, and it's going to pass.
I don't know about all that because, all right, Mimi died. No, she didn't.
This
isn't real.
That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, she open your eye. You go to the funeral cat.
No, what I'm trying to say is it helps you realize that, like, oh, this is just a momentary thing. It's going to pass.
Okay, yeah.
That's what bad hangovers have taught me.
That's true. All right, I agree with that.
I'm not saying to drink. Like I said, we're about to take we're already almost a week into it. We're going to go much longer. But I'm saying there is some things you can learn from a hangover. And then,
or tragedy.
I've gone on real long stretches of being in the zone after a hangover.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they're so bad, you're like, bro, I got to get my whole life together.
That's true. That is true, actually.
And the last few times I drank, I didn't even let the hangover get to me. I was like, I got to use this as fuel, and I've smashed my days. There's been a couple nights we went out, and I was here at 11.
All right, so if you guys want to know, if you're going through it and you're like, my life doesn't feel right, get smashed, hammered one night. The hangover will help.
Yes. And preferably gamble all your money.
You wake up broke, hungover, feeling sick.
No, that is the only time where that doesn't apply. Gambling.
I'll tell you this, though, about the hangover. I had a great, I had an insane night. I was gambling, blacked out, hammered. I think I won like 10 grand. And I woke up so hungover and so depressed that I didn't even care.
Yeah,
It didn't even feel like it was insane.
Like you could win $1 million, but you're so.
Sometimes it's like kind of like a double-edged sword because sometimes you're like, oh, I'm sick, but at least I won that money. But that night, for some reason, that morning, I was like, I didn't even care. I won literally 10 grand from like $100. It was insane. And I was like, well, I don't know.
Yeah, but then that one night we hit the big one though. Were we that turned up?
I think
I felt pretty gross the next morning, but
that cloud was just different though. That was just like, I think that overshadowed anything.
So what amount of money do you think you have to hit where a terrible hangover won't matter? I'm talking won't stop throwing up, get out of the bed.
It's got to be 6 figures probably.
Yeah, I would say 50.
Yeah, 50. Elite like take home 50.
Nah, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, probably 20.
20 take home.
Yeah.
20 take home.
I could probably wake up and be like, no. I'm talking about a number where the hangover does not matter at all.
That's what I mean. 20, like it's very good. Like I'm still thrilled, but I'm thinking like more like you're still happy.
Yeah, it'd have to be like a lottery type thing
through the hangover.
Yeah, like you could be throwing up and be like, bro, I don't care, we won.
Yeah.
It'd probably be like 100.
Yeah, well, maybe if it was 100, like 50 each, then that's still pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a salary right there.
Yeah, if you guys are just watching this first episode, we gamble almost daily on stake and on kick.com/AustinAwake, kick.com/TheDonZizzle, THA. Jinx, you can't talk until I poke your butt.
Hey, yo. I can't swear, but you can say all this phenoic. I mean, no.
Yo, you know what I was thinking too? What if, like, we need to come up with a podcast name? And I was thinking, this is not the time to do it. But I was just thinking, what we were just talking about was so degenerate. What if it was a play off of degenerate? Like Ellen DeGeneres? You know what I'm saying? Like DeGeneres or Degen Z. Oh! You like that? Yeah, maybe we won't have a podcast name for the first episode, and then you guys just comment names down below.
Yeah, we'll think about it.
How long you been smoking vape, buddy?
I don't smoke vape.
Huh?
I don't smoke vape.
Well, if hypothetically, if you did still smoke vape, how long would that have been?
I went through a phase. It was a phase. That's for the vapes for the birds.
But hypothetically,
real men smoke Marbreds.
But hypothetically, if you were smoking the vape today, like 2 minutes ago before this podcast started, hypothetically, how long would that have been since you first started smoking vape? Hypothetically,
First time I smoked a vape, in general, probably like 6 years ago.
Okay, so hypothetically,
Juuls, the old Juul, mango Juul pods, those were hitting back in the day.
CEO, that's all he smokes. But he does mint or something like that?
Yeah, mint's good too, but the mango joints, the original mango joints were, I would smoke one of those again if they really, I heard they're coming back. I don't know if it's true. But if those come back, I might have to hit one of those bad boys.
So hypothetically, if you smoked one before this podcast, 2 minutes before it started, that would be 6 years?
When I first did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't smoke them for 6 years.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no. I probably smoked them for like 2 years, took a year off, took some hits here, took some hits there. Month to month, once in a while. You know what? Any kind of nicotine, you ever do Zins?
No.
I couldn't really get into them. I got sick. One time I took a Zin. I was trying to quit vapes. And I was, all they had was the 6 mil, whatever, the big ones. For some reason, I thought it'd be smart to pop 2 of them in.
Yeah, upper and lower deck?
Upper and lower decky, Zimbabwe's, right in the car. I'm like, oh, this isn't that. I literally had to pull to the side of the road, almost fainted, almost threw up. I think I did end up throwing up Threw the thing in the garbage. Never tried them since.
See, I wouldn't do it because I probably could now since I've been hitting the right Peruski.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just like it's a whole different habit now. I think part of the habit of smoking vapes or any kind of is the smoking itself.
It's like a ritual almost.
Like the action of smoking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that why you do the butt stuff? But anyways, yeah. Is that why you boof? Because part of the boofing, you just like the ritual of putting it in the butt?
Jeez, yeah. That's insane.
No, I don't think I'm ever going to...
Fart again? Yeah, he hasn't farted in years.
No, I don't think I'm ever going to do Zins. But, I mean, all right, let me ask you this. I've vaped. I'm just going to be 100. I never vaped my whole entire life. Always made fun of everybody. But when me and Leilani went to San Diego.
That was the first time you did?
Yeah, well, not the first time I think I ever hit one, but consistently. And then that was like 2 months ago. So in those, I kind of rip it a lot.
You were chiefing those.
So I'm saying in those 2 months, do you think I've smoked as much as you smoked in 6 years or no?
Probably impossible.
Yeah.
I used to have a garbage bag full because I was hearing about lawsuits and stuff, and I was thinking that maybe I saved them because I was like, I can prove that I was something happened to me because of these, and I was gonna try to sue, but nothing ever came out of it. A lot of those vape.
Oh, you could sue.
A lot of the disposable companies like got banned or they went out of business. So
I'm pretty sure you could go to the companies in the state you're in right now and sue them.
Maybe. I might need that, so yeah, we'll see what we can do. I'm not really a suing kind of guy, but
what would you say they did to you?
I don't know. I would say that I'm having trouble breathing. I'm having a cough. I don't know. Anything.
Bro, Leilani told me the other day that she's like, there's this video. The cops walked into this lady's house. She was laying on the ground with vape juice pouring out of her mouth.
What?
She died from the vape.
Oh, my God.
She was laying there like this, and vape juice coming out of her mouth.
She had to be chief in that.
I really only think I'm having cough issues right now because the COVID is going around. Something. Everybody I know is sick and thick. Everybody I know is sick.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
I don't know what he means by that, but
You ever read any books?
read a few books in my day.
What's your favorite book?
Treehouse,
Calvin and Hobbes?
you know what I did read that was actually a good book was what is it called? What is it called? What's the Allen Iverson book?
I don't know, but that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
No, it's just great.
What does Allen Iverson write about in a book?
What is it called? It's like Only the Strong Survive.
Oh, yeah, I actually did read that.
Only the Strong Survive. That's a great book if you ever want to read Allen Iverson's story.
Yeah, I've probably read in my
Probably
day.
my favorite player.
I would say I read a book a week. So I've probably read in my day.
In the comments, say if you think that's true.
What's that? A book a week, 52 weeks in a year. I've been alive for, so that's about 4,500 books.
Okay.
No, I'm an audiobook guy. They used to call me audiobook Bobby. No, audiobook Austin.
All right, that's fair. I mean, that's the same as watching a movie with your eyes closed. That's not reading. Just being honest.
Yo, that's actually a really good way to put it.
So,
you know what's crazy? You didn't say you read the Bible.
oh, I've read the Bible.
Every chapter?
Yeah, multiple times.
Yeah, right. What's John 3:16?
I can do all things through Christ. Wait, is it? No. It's something like, yeah, it is. Oh, what is it actually?
Philippians 4:13 is I can do all things through
No,
Christ.
what is the John 3:16?
For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son.
Right.
And whoever
I
believes
don't know
in
the
him shall not
chapters
perish
and
but have
stuff like
everlasting
that, but
life.
I know the Bible. I know the Bible.
All right, can you give me one verse besides that one?
I don't memorize verses.
You read the Bible multiple times.
Yeah, but I don't know Psalms, this is that.
Is there one part of the Bible you remember?
I know James something, James 7. faith without works is dead.
It says that?
Yeah.
You know who Job is?
Yeah. The book of Job.
What happened to that guy?
You know who Saul is? You know, he slaughtered Christians.
Yeah.
And
What? Let me ask you this though. Could you tell me what happened to some stuff that happened to that Job guy?
I don't know. I'm not caught up.
Read the Bible.
I'm not caught up on
multiple
Job.
times.
Not caught up on Job. See, the way my church is set up, I go to a Catholic Italian church. And within, I don't know if it's a year or 2 years, but it's every Sunday they do, by the time.
Wait, so you had a priest growing up?
Yeah. Here he goes. Being
What?
weird. Here he goes. But anyway, what I was saying was.
Did you go to like confession?
The way that it goes up, the way that it works is you read, they're all different readings every Sunday. And I don't know how long it is or whatever, but within a year or something or 2 years, you've had read the whole Bible. Seriously.
How old were you?
I've been going to church.
Well, how old were
I
you when it
always went to
happened?
church. All right.
When you read the Bible?
I've been reading the Bible since I was born.
Really?
Yeah, I've been.
What's the first book of the Bible?
The Bible has been read to me.
What's the first book of the Bible?
Genesis.
What's the last book?
Revelation.
Okay. I would say I believe you 20% now. But back to the thing. You had a priest?
Yeah.
Did you have did you have a good relationship with him?
Well, I had multiple priests because I moved around a lot as a kid.
Did you go to confession?
Yeah, I went to confession.
I want to know, seriously, what is confession like? Like, what does a confession session look like with the Don Sis?
Well, honestly, it's
Porn.
all right. Yeah, we're not. That's
no, I'm saying, what would you go with? Like, what do? You walk in a booth?
it's kind of just like yeah, you just say like it feels good to get it off your chest, I guess.
To get what off your chest?
Like whatever your sins are, you just.
So on like an average session.
I'm not going to mention my sins because after your sins are forgiven by God, they don't exist anymore.
No, I'm not.
So
asking
I don't
you,
even remember sinning.
No, I'm not going to ask you to forget your sins. But could you just tell me what like some stuff you would say to him?
No, you would just say whatever. This, that, the third.
What, can you give me an example? I could tell you what I would tell him. I'd be like, I thought of bad stuff. I probably stole money.
Yeah, exactly. You really look at the 10 Commandments.
So I'm saying, when you walked in there on what was it, a Saturday night, 2 a.m., 3 a.m.?
A.M. is crazy.
Yeah, my bad. No, I'm saying, but when you walked in there.
Probably like a Saturday, like 2 o'clock before a 4 o'clock mass.
Okay, you would go in there and you'd be like, what do you say, Father? Daddy? No. All
right, here we go.
What would you say to him for real?
You would say your sins.
What is some sins?
Like the 10 Commandments. If you stole, if you said the Lord's name in vain, adultery. So I think adultery can be like, I don't know.
Hey, now we're getting to it.
Yeah, so that's more.
Would you say your sins are mostly adultery?
I'm not going to mention my sins.
I'm kidding, dude. I know that stuff is sacred. I'm just joking around.
Yeah, we shouldn't be joking about religion. This isn't South Park.
South Park.
So on to a new topic.
There's nothing.
Did you really shower with your dad?
Let me tell you something. Yes.
I'm not ashamed.
Let me tell you something. One thing that I learned, I think it was Joe Rogan was talking about this. You know, because we're podcasters.
Okay.
He said, and I thought this was very true, and I thought this was actually really good. The best thing that he could have learned with podcasting, or something like somebody said this, was it's fine if there's just dead room.
Dead air.
Yeah, like, you know, if we're thinking of something, if we're quiet for a second, it doesn't have to be like, next topic.
Yeah, well, I'm only doing that because you're talking about some. You're trying to come at me, you know. It is what it is, you know. I'll probably break his jaw after this podcast, and we're not going to be able to do it for a few weeks. But
what I am going to do, though,
you got some notes written down?
Yeah, I got some notes looking down. All right, hopefully this comes out before.
Let's talk about some music.
No. Let me tell you something. Hurricane Helene is a dangerous Category 3 on Thursday. It continued becoming more powerful in the Gulf of Mexico. On path for Florida.
Ooh, I got family in Florida.
Do you want me to read the next line?
Yeah. Fatal.
This is not funny. It's just how you said it. Helen is forecast to crash ashore Thursday with catastrophic and deadly storm that could be as high as 20 feet and as well as strong damaging winds.
That's pretty crazy. So, yeah. How far is it going to go into Florida? Is it the whole coast? All around? Like Tampa? What about Tampa area?
Where's your family at? What's their address?
Yeah, okay. He's weird.
Ziz, what would you say your goals are? No, hold on. Let's stay on topic. My bad, I have ADD, ADHD. I'm doing 50 things at one time. How do you feel about this storm?
I hope that everyone's safe. You know? I think I would surf that.
Johnny Tsunami?
Yeah.
I can see you on a surfboard.
If you guys don't know, I'm actually I used to be a pro surfer.
Not even that long ago either.
Oh, yeah. I actually rode one of the biggest waves in Hawaii. It was
what island?
Honolulu.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
How tall was the wave?
I want to say it was at least I think it was like a 12-footer.
I think that's a normal wave.
Yeah, I mean, but for me, that was pretty big. You know?
Yeah, no, that was big for you. But yeah, he actually was a really good surfer, and you probably still got that in you somewhere.
Yeah, you know, I wear a lot of Hawaiian shirts and stuff. You know, that's kind of why I keep that deep in me.
Dude, there's nothing like. I know we're going a little longer. We're going a while with no drinking, but there's nothing like just sitting at a beach bar.
Oh my gosh!
Ready? Waves crashing.
Imagine it.
You always searching for the thrill of it. Music playing outside at the beach bar. Waitress comes up.
I'll take a rum bucket, please.
Okay. Would you like another order of the surf tacos?
No, just 2 rum buckets and give me the tacos too. I'll take that.
Okay, and just to let you know, our manager said because you order 2 rum buckets, you get a third for free.
Send it over. That's all right. Someone will drink it.
So, and then hold on, waitress coming back up. Would you guys want a hookah?
Yeah, we'll take a hookah.
What flavor?
Blue Raz.
All right, I'll be right back. You are always looking for the thrill of it.
I'm out of that reality because I will book a flight tomorrow.
Isn't it? We don't even have to book a flight. You can drive 3 hours and be at a beach.
I don't want to be to Cali though. I want to go to a foreign or Hawaii or something
I was supposed to go to Hawaii.
I want a blue. I really want to go to some blue water. Calm.
California.
It's not really blue, is it?
St. John Island.
That might be.
Honestly, we should grind out for like a month.
You
book
were
a
at
trip.
St. John Island, right?
Yeah, I was. It was fun.
What did you think of Epstein's Island?
All right. I'm not going to lie. I went to Epstein's Island.
I thought he was joking.
No, I really went to Epstein's Island. I visited it on a boat, went up to the shore.
Was this after everything or?
This was after. Yeah.
Are you sure? I heard it was like 2012.
It was like 2011. I was 15. No, I'm kidding. This is recent. Last year, I went to Epstein's Island. I just saw where everything happened.
Were you working?
No, I was just visiting. No, I just saw where everything happened. The guy told me that, dude, the guy that was driving the boat, that was giving me the tour, bro, he was like, I was the one that put the tip into the police. I used to pick up people every week from here. He was trying to act like he was crazy involved. I was like, no way, bro. He's like, I knew something was going on. He used to drive people to this island all the time. Like, yeah, right, bro.
Yeah, that was a cappuccino, capellini.
Yeah, but all right. Well, I mean, first episode, we can keep it short and sweet.
All right, yeah. Now we're gonna get into some serious topics.
What's a serious topic? I was just ending it.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Guys,
guess we're gonna end it.
Look, I'm not gonna lie.
Kendrick or Drake,
Next episode,
Muslim or Christian,
oh my God.
Kobe or LeBron.
Next episode, we're gonna come back with probably some topics, and then I'll probably do an Instagram post for some questions.
Okay, cool.
And we got to think of a name. Do you have any ideas that come to mind?
Follow me on Instagram at the Don Zizzle, Don Ziz Wins, and TikTok too. It's all Don Ziz Wins or the Don Zizzle, THA Don Zizzle. It's on Kick.
We have 0 subscribers.
Follow me.
This is the first episode. We don't even have
And
a name.
This is the Paper Printers Podcast.
Mm,
That would be PPP though.
yeah.
PPP loan. We got a PPP loan to start this joint, so
Dude, yeah, we'll think of it, but I have no clue. Honestly, I have no clue. But boys and girls,
really last thing, Kobe or LeBron?
Kobe.
Yeah, of course. I'm sorry, I just hate the LeBron dick riders.
Wait, what about
Michael Jordan?
wait, no. What about Moby or Shamo?
Moby.
Yeah. Moby was huge.
I think Moby. I like Moby.
All right, well, guys, look, we're going to come back, like I said, to the next episode. We'll have some more topics. We'll probably have some questions from the fans. We'll probably have a name of the podcast. And I'll have a little laptop right here, and we'll just be reading off some topics. Yeah, you got any last words?
I think that's it. I mean, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Should we say some crazy stuff to go viral right now? No, I'm kidding. I'm stopping this for you, dude. All right, boys and girls, we're out. We'll be back with episode 2.
Take it easy.
Peace.